Alright, so while I was locked up, I was in Queen Anne's County, and I got kicked out of Queen Anne's County and got sent to Caroline County, and that is where the fucking craziness all began. I fucking started working in the kitchen, and fucking we had our fucking ways. We were having the care guys go out and I was having people drop shit off, and we were bringing cigarettes in, and I have like 4 buttmans and 5 hustlers fucking going throughout that whole jail. Well, fucking, I got knocked out of the kitchen for pissing dirty for nicotine. Yes, they have nicotine tests now, which is fucking stupid. So they put me on this tier with this mentally challenged kid since, he's not allowed to be around anybody. So they put me on the tier with him since, I'm fucking locked down, I'm in a cage. Well, fucking, that was the start of my craziest week ever because, the girls upstairs got to see what I looked like because, I served them their food. They would show me their fucking titties through the fucking cat room, and they'd stand in a cell and fucking, start flashing me. Well, this one girl had her fucking eyes on me and, kept giving me fucking, trying to pass notes, but, it never fucking worked out right. So the tier I was on, the girl that liked me was in the cell above me, on the tier above me. Well, I found out that you could fucking take a paper towel roll and put it up to the sinkhole and blow your sink out. Well, I blew my sink out and she blew her sink out, and we'd talk all the fucking time. And then we came up with this idea of who can write the fucking better sex story. So I gave her my mom's mailing address, and my mom was passing fucking kites for us. And then my mom got the first letter from her, and I called her one day, and I totally forgot to tell her that it was coming and not to read it. I called her, and she's like, Jay, I got this letter in the mail today, and I was reading it, and I realized it wasn't for me once I got halfway through it. I was like, oh, fuck. And then you got my sister in the background fucking reading it, like out loud. So I'm like, Mom, just mail that to this girl, and then you're going to get one for me. Definitely don't read that because, that's even probably going to be worse. So, I called my mom a couple days later, and my sister's reading mine out fucking loud. Well, finally, she gets hers, and I get mine, and fucking, she's like, oh my God, that was fucking good. I was like, girl, trust me, I know, my fucking text game is on point. So, apparently she passed it around to, like, all the girls on the fucking tier. Because next thing I know, fucking one of her little friends, Amanda, gets on the phone. What I call the phone is actually a paper towel roll. I get on the phone with her, and she's like, you've got to write me one, and it's got to be better. I was like, alright, I got you. Alright, yeah, I got you, girl. So one night I'm writing and I'm almost done. I've got like 4 out of 5 pages. And one of the COs comes in to do her rounds, and she, a little sexy thing, always flirting with her. Goes, Damon, what are you doing? I'm pacing back and forth with my fucking notepad. I'm like, Miss Hunt, I'm just trying to write a sex story. She's like, no, you're not. You can't do that. I was like, girl, my text game's on point. She's like, let me hear it. So I read her the first page front and back, and she's like, oh, yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. And before she left, she was like, all right, well, I've got to go do some things. You should stop calling it your dick or cock. Stop using those words. I was like, all right, Miss Hunt, will you tell me, you figure out what I should start calling it, and then get back to me. Because I've got four more pages for you to hear. So you come back when you're ready. Well, she came back later that night, and she's like, I got it. You should call your book Long Steel. So I had a CO in jail fucking name my dick for me, and that's fucking insane. So then I fucking read her the rest of it, and she's like, oh my God. Who is that for? I was like, Miss Hunt, I'm just trying to write some long steel for you. She's like, no. I was like, yep, I'm going to introduce a little black girl into the story, and you're going to be in it. She's like, don't use my name. Ooh. My bad, Miss Hunt. I used your name. So I sent the fucking letter up to the Amanda upstairs. Well, my mom did. My mom passed the kite for me. And fucking I had the girls upstairs fighting over me. Figuring out who was gonna get the fucking next letter. That's fucking nuts.